Hello everybody, and welcome to stream play numero 5, which is going to be the Phoenix Wright games. And the fact that I say games is the fact that we are gonna go through the first one, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We're going to go through Justice for All, and we're gonna go through Trials and Tribulations. Obviously, in order. We're not gonna go Ace Attorney, then Trials and Tribulations into Justice for All. So, I have not played a lot of this. I actually prefer it when my stream plays are kinda blind. The only blind stream play we haven't had so far is the Pokemon White one. That's practically the only non-blind stream play we've done. I played a bit of this, as you made the stream saw earlier, that there's a continue button that I have, but I haven't dove too deep with it. But I think without further ado, let's dive into Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Okay, I thought I was just gonna start from the beginning, but just start here. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 AM. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Heck is this? This is Ace Attorney. Phoenix Wright, my dude. Oh, hi, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the back like this. It says a lot about you. And your client as well. Thanks. Objection. Very nice. Good. Yes, that is the serious Andy. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything is it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. When's the Terraria playthrough, bitch? I don't know. Someday, but I would not be like a different kind of playthrough, I think. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Funny part about this is modded. We'll see about it. Funny part about this, he butts. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away? Oh, who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Yeah, just murder. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. I'm gonna try something actually good. It keeps on going. Perfect. I am going to do this and then just move my camera slightly up so it lines up better with this thing. Might have to move it later on. We'll see. Our school had a saying: when something smells, it's usually the butts. In 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault, he just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. Good buddies here. And that's what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 AM. District Court, courtroom number 2. I'm just gonna do this to make myself a bit quieter, because I don't like it going into the red as much as it's doing. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. The conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. A gulp. Hand shaking. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant. In this case. Clearly, our boss. The defendant, that's Mia Fey? Wrong, right. Look, I have to leave. I have to go home. I'm expecting a delivery. Ah, come on, Chief. There's no need to be going so soon, is there? Listen, right. The defendant is the one on trial. Your client. I mean, that's about as basic as you can get. I put my foot in it this time. I got to relax. Sorry, I couldn't hear your answer. I ask once more. Please say the name of the defendant in this case. Mr. Larry Butts. Sir. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. How many times do you think I'm gonna say the word butts? Correct. Just keep your wits about you. You'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I knew this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. So the court record is this thing. Let's see here. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, 31st of July, between 4 and 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Just press... Okay, this is obviously designed for keyboard controls, but we're using the shitty knockoff controller, so therefore it is just right bomber. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who's the victim in this case? Cinder Block. Yes, no, Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Ayers told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Could you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. Evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab or right bumper to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Prosecution calls the defender, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope it doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey! Watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Miss Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you. Was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it. Lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on the 30th of July, the day before the murder. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude. No way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. They took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I think we should stop him from answering here. My client had no idea the victim was seeing another man. The question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's cheating, she-dog. I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy. This is so not good, looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Gulp. Well, did you or did you not? Huh? Haha. Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. I don't think Larry has a clue how a court trial works. Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? Well, let's have him. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order! Well, Mr. Boss. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? Prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Botts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Uh-oh. It's not good. Not good for us. Order! Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Shawit to the stand. I keep changing my voice for this. Mr. Shawit, you sell newspaper subscription. Is that correct? Oh yes, newspaper, yes. Mr. Shawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Alright, the first witness testimony. The witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman. Not moving. Dead! I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 PM. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Shawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Electricity to Mrs. Stone building were out from noon to 6 PM on the day of the crime. Okay. Let's keep that in mind. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. It's it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies and testimony the witnesses gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? And the witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness' testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradictions between the court records and the witness' testimony. Then, once you find the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open a court record with tab or right bumper. Then point out contradictions in the testimony. First cross-examination. Going. Thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. He looked inside the apartment and saw a lie there, a woman not moving, dead. So... I wanna see here. 1 PM, are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 PM? Right, doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. So, what I want to present here is the fact, if it was 1 PM, then this doesn't make sense, because the time of death was between 4 and 5. You found the body at 1 PM. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 PM for certain. Frankly, I find it hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy noted the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? It's trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Let's show it. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Got him, chat. Got him. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always baguette. Always baguette more lies. They threw one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Alright. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. That's some malarkey right there. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Is it right? You may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. So let's see here. See, when I found the body, I heard the time. There's a voice saying the time. It's probably coming from the television. I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. But how could you do that if the power was out? Hold right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television. Or a video. Yeah, Urk. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sowett? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sowett, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. But my apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Well, Mr. Sowett, let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? A table clock? Was there a clock at the scene? It's the first I've heard of it. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a murder weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. Wait just a moment. Murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence? Because who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sowett. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As a witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, then it says the time out loud. But it doesn't look like a clock, as so many that's a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murderer was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yes, I do. There is a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hands. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. A little better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, his son must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. It was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? It's all baseless conjecture. Conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Or did the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw. I'm sorry, rude bitch. Shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn, give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. It's right, Your Honor. You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? All cases riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. showed her was definitely this clock. Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. Where are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. I'll talk about now. While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. I'm going to prove that. Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright, seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Grrr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Chief! Listen up, Wright? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. That doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you have your proof. Right? You think of a reason to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I do have one in mind. Yes. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it. Right. Find it and let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you said the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found the evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Now, I do believe the time difference between what I assume is Japan and France is pretty substantial. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. But it's 4 PM here. It's 1 AM the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It. Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Jesus. Oh, order! Order, I say! I'm sorry that I'm taking so many pauses to drink, but narrating like this is taking a toll on my voice, on my throat. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Epic victory royale. With that, this court is adjourned. Whoops. It turns out that Frank Soviet was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Soviet let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Soviet grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 PM, District Court, defendant lobby number 2. Phew. I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chiefs. Chiefs, I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait. No, I mean bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy wind is gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... No, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. The Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. hairy bots, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that actually I made this clock for her? I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Will that make you wanna just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him. Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Well, I do... Clearly her autopsy report. That... No. This. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you were in some shump to her. Huh? What about that clock? It's the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. I think it's such a simp he wants to duck me out. Hey, what's up, Elliot? How you doing? Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really? I am, thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. Well, how about yourself? I am doing good. The only thing is my throat is a bit dry at the moment. I've been speaking a lot today, and obviously since I'm doing narration, I become quite parched. It hurts a little bit, but it's fine. I have some water, so... We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, and grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry. You're saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometimes. Maybe over drinks? And so my first trial came to a close. Imagine a girl offering them dinner. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me, yeah." I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Yeah, oh well. D-D-I. Save your progress up to this point. Yes, sir. This game is delusional. In what way? This. Ow. 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 In a girl offering guy to dinner. I mean, yeah. In a way. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? If I understand this right, you're playing as the guy and the goal is to duck the girls? Very much not. This is not that type of game. It's a clock. Oh no. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like it's a statue of the thinker. And it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. It was like toilets. Oh, you're disappointed now, Elliot. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. No. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. Yeah, I wanted to see action. Well, you'll see action, just not the type you're talking about, or thinking about. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside of it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, you obviously like toys, so no. Don't. Was that not sexual? There are some like innuendos. The fact that if we called that character Hairy Butts earlier, but we'll see. But there's a possibility that it might turn out that way. Yes. Can you come by the office tonight? Say 9 to pick it up. I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Can you name more characters in this? Well, the characters we met so far is just the judge. Then obviously Mia, Phoenix Wright. This character is called Maya. You have Larry Butts, his actual name, and a Mr. Sowitz. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Ow. Conversation recorded, September 5th, 9:27 AM. September 5th, 8:57 PM, Faye and Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you're a poor liar. Please name a character yet. No, these are all named characters, so we don't name anyone in this game. Why? I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you're not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Okay, then when it's the next Pokemon playthrough, I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna wait a while before the next Pokemon playthrough. Red, white, blue. Do you like a Nuzlocke or something? Yeah, I am thinking of doing one. But I don't know which game yet. September 5th, 9:08 PM, Faye and Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Move, goddammit. Obviously Pokemon Silver, Gold or Heart Gold, the best games. That smell, blood. Sis. Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? Oh, well, she's out for the count. Jesus. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the sheep where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. What are you doing, stepbro? Oh no. Don't. Don't. Chief. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, if there's any clues here. She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock, made by Larry Butt. There's some glass shards in the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken on the back of in the back of the room. Nothing else that seemed like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Oh no. Yeah, thank you. A word is written in blood on a scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? Sorry, I just dropped the soap and it accidentally slid in. Oh my god. This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store. Dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. Can I just call from here? Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looked like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Well, that's probably not good. I just want to see. Better not use it. Surprisingly, the chiefs were never good with machines, but all she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. So I think a girl is now. Where'd she go? I put her right here on the on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh. No, I've done it. Wee woo, wee woo. Police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Alright. I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? That's a horrible gift to give, yeah, I know, right? Gumshoe, what an odd name. Received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait. She wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. Eek. Well, that guy has a big dick energy, yeah. This wouldn't my eye mean anything to you. That's my name. What? The victim drew this on it. This here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taking him for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 AM, detention center visitors room. Yeah, Maya is innocent. Of course she is. Obviously, like, we as players or audience, we know everything. We know who did it. We know who did it. It's just we have to show people in the game who it is. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I want to talk to you about. Of course I will. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Graham was detained once for a crime and they released him in like 48 hours and tried to get him to commit stuff he didn't do. Oh, basically he has tried to incite guilt, or I think that's the term or something. Today was my unit partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite a scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Huh, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. See? See guys, we're geniuses. We're big brain. We're 5-head. One of those strike fear in the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. Can I make a choice in the game though if I can't name anyone? I don't know. I might add it as like a channel point reward. Maybe. I'm not too sure though. It's mainly just, you know, stream playthrough, everything. Like when there are games with choices in it, or something that we can interact more with, like Pokemon or like a Telltale game, or you know, something like that, I will add things or make it so that people can choose how we're doing things. This game is not so much about choice, like other than you're choosing the right things at the right time. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to me, Why is hydrate 500 points though? Because funny giggles. That's why. Or the thing of the person who did this to me, I know. So let's see here if we can't ask. There's something I want to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this is what acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Kinda expensive. Wait, save for the cooking stream though. I might lower it, we don't know yet. Oh, it's nothing strange really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. Nothing strange, she says, and then hits out with, I'm a spirit medium. And you can't make noodles though. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Don't worry though, Elliot. I have a friend named Andy that is way ahead of you when it comes to the channel points. I believe he is... Oh, he's been saving up for a while now. So... You gotta make some Gordon Ramsay stuff. So I think he is up to like 38k or something at this point. Like he's getting inching closer to that cooking stream. Can you tell me about the murder? Yes, let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, the clock shaped like the thinker. One Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes, I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I've got how to delete those things. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? But I can use my points to make you do something else in the future. Maybe only fats. Only feet pics. Just feet. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see a Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Opinions on OnlyFans and... I assume you mean stream thoughts. It's like, I don't... Why is this not... Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I'm doing the last few hours is talking about it. Kinda gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She yes? But then when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. But if I falls it, I don't have an opinion. I don't watch it. I don't use it. I do not care for it. So... If people want to indulge in it, fine by me. I'm not going to. Then I found her. My sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. That's just... What the fuck is this? So you're an acolyte. A medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers was first class too. I had no idea. Is Maya Buddhist? Maybe? I would... Probably? Well, I don't know. Maybe... No, I think Taoist is like... Probably more accurate. You know, like Taoism and Jing Yang and all that sort of things. Wait. Well, so... You're a real honest goodness spirit medium. With ESP and all that. Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? You just asked her who killed her. I'm sorry. That's closer to Buddhist than a Christian though. Yeah, true, but, you know. It is somewhere along, like, you know, Buddhism, Taoism, that sort of thing. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. He said if I were ever in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go and ask him to represent me? I mean, sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? Ooh, I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They give me until 4 this afternoon, and visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. So, let's move to Grossberg Law Office. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Nah, but we can check out some stuff, why don't we? That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. Oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Check plant. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Yes, plant. Table. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, the lighter's made of solid gold. Even I could tell some here goes monitor bird. Definitely weed plant. Yeah, I think definitely. It's that very exotic version. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished for deep luster. What the fuck is that? Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves. Filled with expensive looking books. Ah, funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Is there anything else we can look at? Nope. So I guess we just... over here. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. Some OG kurt straight from Hässleholmen, Borås. I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. I mean, we can just go back, I guess. Uno momento. And unpost it. Yes, thank you. Okay. Okay, for some reason, but I see the recording going, so let's see. What hell else we can do? I guess we can go here. September 6th, Fane Company Law Offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. It's a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that bots guy, aren't you? If only someone brought me weed like that. No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? Oh, I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That bots guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right, and you were... Gumshoes, suede shoes, Gumtree. Gumshoe, wasn't it? I'm just gonna leave that on screen. while I open my drink. Oof. Oh. Skål. Ah. Good shit right there. Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. Don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick! Get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You heard a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Phew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. I mean, I wanted to talk about... I can talk about... Ask him. What, Miss Faye? Did you do an autopsy? Huh? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Hey, thanks. 5th of September at 9 PM. Cause single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Maya then. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, do you? Well, that's a very bad autopsy. Would like to talk to the doctor that examined her. Yeah, just like, she died this what happened, instant death. Like, anything else? No. Wait, of course I do. I know him. He's a field prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Oh, don't talk about it that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. Dr. Police, boy. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Wait, let's... here. I was wondering, did you see Maya's face cell phone? Oh, that. I have that. Do you think you can give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him why I wanted, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something's the matter. Oh no, I just, detective? No, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. Cell phone holds all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest. Oh my god. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal, I already checked all the numbers in the memory. Impressive, you're quite a detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There wasn't any... Okay, situation got me facing. I can't live a normal life. I've raced for the streets, so I gotta be down with the hood team. Yeah. Can't really relate to that one, Elliot. I don't know. Are there any suspicious cards in there after all? Seems they didn't notice the recorded conversation. Here's a go. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes. Thank you. I'll be heading out now. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Yeah. I'm a less so educated fool. Wait, what happened to my... Okay, it's still there. I was just like, what happened to my fucking merch rotator over there? One more thing I want to mention to you. You don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyways, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I completely forgot about her. The witness. Yeah, Miss April May. I just realized she's called April May. Her parents must have been called like December, January, February, March or something. It just keeps going. Power in the money, money in the power, minute after minute. Wait, that just sounds like song. That just sounds like song lyrics, Elliot. Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then? Ah, you're trying your lorry tricks on me now. She's not good to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. Gangster's paradise, man. Yeah, boy. I guess I should know better than try to get a detective to leak information. Yeah, Gumshoe's just way too smart for us. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Nothing else to talk about? More weed plants. Mia's favorite potted plant, I remember it. Had a bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline stricta, pal. What was that? Wait, just ran. Dick is kinda stupid, not gonna lie. He is not the sharpest tool in the shed, yes. So I wanna go back here and see if he's not back. Okay. To the Gatewater Hotel then. November 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Oh no. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say anything to that lawyer, pal. Teehee. Oh, I'm gonna wanna kill myself reading this dialogue. Memo to self. Thank this Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. Screen recorder on. It's also exciting. I can hardly contain myself. Oh, well, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Well, that's gonna be us. Boost. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. It's the Fay and Co. Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Anything else? We can look at the table. The ball and 2 glasses are on the table. Someone must be staying with her. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Let's see here. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait. Should I be still live? Man, you gotta update those squid rewards. Which ones you're referring to? Like just the channel point rewards? Suggest should be higher price. Well, that's it. And choose the next game. I mean, yeah, I could do that. I could put it at like 15k or something. You know, something that isn't. It's not gonna take as much as cooking stream, so it doesn't happen like every other stream. But I could do that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I can look into that. Good price. Yeah, I can look into that until tomorrow. There's a screwdriver sticking out of this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey, hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry into other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought it was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. I mean, can I try again? Maybe later. Okay. Let's see what you say. What you witnessed. You think you could tell me something? I need to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. Like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that that happened the other day, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please. Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? We are definitely not. No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Tee-hee, you know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no! You had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. See, there's 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing power of observation. Yeah, we have eyes. It's almost like we're, you know, not blind. It must be one of those famous... Like one of those famous detectives on television. Don't think so. Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. Is there a trash can here? No. I'm just gonna... Is he back yet? Seems like I'm a gross person out. Do one with 100k points and challenges doing a sleep stream with text to speech on. Oh god. I keep it in mind. That would take some while. That would take a while for someone to save off. Oh, that wasn't the most over the top clearing the throat I've ever heard. Aha! So you're the one they say we're looking for me? Well, totally worth though. I mean, yeah, sure. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. A badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. What do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. I'm a grinder streams while I'm at work and stuff. Well, probably not at work, because I do stream. The schedule is obviously every day, but at 8 PM. But I don't know, you could make a sandwich while you're watching. I don't know. Not busy. How come no one can get in touch with you? Huh? Something the matter? Came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Oh, he changed his fucking tone. Yeah, but if I'm going to work for a night and selling tomatoes, I mean, yeah. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Huh? What a strange reaction. Acha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. Can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He freezed me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Let's see here. I can just refuse like that. Please tell me why you won't take the case. Grossbed is a bitch, yeah. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Faye's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, yes. Of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have the time to argue with you anyways. I'll go look elsewhere. You think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take under this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've got I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? I didn't know Mia Faye. She worked here a long time ago. Punch. If I had the option, I would fucking sock him, dude. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Isn't it? I'm pointing the gun to her head. It's impressive now, isn't it? Motherfucker? It's impressive. It's like, yes, 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 it's impressive. The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Alright, I think we're just gonna go back to Mia and tell her the news. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention center visitor. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. I mean, no. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother? I don't like saying those words. About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of that nation. The nation? Jesus. I see. White. Excuse me? Why? That was his name. My sister told me. Yeah, Dr. Media, yeah. Wait, it's a little long now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. Do I just leave her and go home? Nah. I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Pretty sure that's not how it works. Oh, you don't want me defending you? Well, you don't have a choice. Why? Why? Well... You aren't the culprit. I'm waking up on a binge on fake news, hysteria pending from headlines, they choose the world's over their pick and they choose gas lighting the gas on the public and lighting your fuse. I mean, not wrong. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was a killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. I witnessed strange behavior. Was that an own act? And the way the lawyer refused to help old Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know. I've been there. A long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Phew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. I can't be lawyer right though. No. Something that's bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look in the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. I think I know where we're going, chat. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Alright. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the facilities. If you no need of everything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I don't like the bellboy fishy. Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. Hey! You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? I never heard that name. White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? I swear, Elliot, if you say something about that line. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? Huh. Why would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean... You know what I mean. Oh, bellboy. Still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. He's ducking with their mother's life by using the screwdriver. To be continued. I do like the fact that with the like thing on the bottom. Save our progress up to this point. With like, you know, this thing with the bottom. It's like, oh, very nice lined up and everything. But with like anything that's on this side with text, it's like well, there's like the E to be continue. All of this. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Oh, we're in the first one this time. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. You already know that this dude lives up to the name Edgeworth. Just look at that hair. Fucking the thing here as well. Let's go! Let's go trial! The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. Better not show any sign of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Free my eye, I will do my best. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. Defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. Prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. Prosecution seems no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. Prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicide down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map on the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. Okay, stop saying sir, it's getting... The court accepts the statue's evidence. You're still calling it a statue. Yeah, it's a clock. Get it? Larry worked hard on that clock. It ain't never... I've never heard of Blunt killing someone, though. I mean, they're probably... Well, blunt force trauma is a thing. You know, getting hit by, like, baseball bats. Something like that. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. I was thinking of smoking a blunt. Oh, okay, you mean like that. Yeah, a blunt like that probably won't kill anyone. I think you would have to smoke quite a lot of those before... Yeah, you would have to... Holy shit, how much money you would have. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There was 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Miss Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well, Miss Wright, you can begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? Yeah, that's my fucking question. Can you see a single contradiction in that testimony? Whoosh. They do have to back in them though, so I guess you could get after smoking like 4 a day for 50 years. I mean, I guess. But then it wouldn't be, you know, the blunt in itself killing you, would it? Hey, Maya threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradiction in the witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister tricks. Why did that message get blocked? It got blocked because it had the word tobacco and get cancer in it. Because, you know, when it's used in negative connotations. Let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. I don't think there was 2 people there already. Why is that? What's your reason? Why we had a witness account describing her. Can't say bitch though, yeah. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard it correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May is in suspicion, and she sure isn't pink. I mean, she's pretty fucking pink. Yeah, well, I guess she's pink. She ain't pink. Are you blind? That's enough, Detective Gunshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. But did she though? Did she? I like that. That's my hard evidence. Let me bust his day. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you test about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm really bad as I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Might not be her blood. Well, if they have tested it, I think in this like this part isn't blind. I have played this part before, later on. So later on in this game and game 2 or 3 are completely blind for me. I have no fucking clue what's going on. But specifically this is, try to be more careful. Oh well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. So, the thing here is, let's see. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim. On the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Left us the victims. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Now let's just see here quickly. There's a word in here that makes this very not true, isn't there? I don't know about you, but death was instantaneous. Doesn't sound like she had time to write anything now, did she? Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from our department, from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. Prosecution point being... the autopsy report is outdated. Maya is definitely getting framed. No, you think... you don't say. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received this result this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. And you know he's a fucking dick because he does that when he's done. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you had something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? True. Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accept the evidence. Ah. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. Prosecutor would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness Miss April May take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent. Oh, this music. Witness, your name please. April May, at your service. I'm not looking forward to this. I'm not looking forward to reading these lines. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. A witness will refrain from wanton winking. Aww. Yes, Your Honor. This is not good. He's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Teehee. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices. That's right, big... Please testify to the court about what you saw. Yes, please, and don't use any of those words ever again. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman like dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Oh my. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see I need trouble to witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? What the fuck? What the fuck, Judge? I thought the witness testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mayfay's understudy, were you not? You must know our techniques well. Your cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimony. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, of course. I'd gladly proceed with the cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. Just have some weirdness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. So let's see here. I wanna press her a bit because I don't remember. The woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey. Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty if that's your thing. Your thing? The person attacking her? Gonna be a bit of this, I think. How do you know she was the defendant? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person had seen her crime with a short, girlish figure. Testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I questioned the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean. Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. That is true. No one wears clothes like that on a daily basis, except her. I'm no expert on fashion, but her hair looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But, still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. I saw the Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Brower, what are you trying to say, you mean? I'm never saying that name again. Please. Oh, I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, I'll be a good girl, I promise. Oh, I embrace cringe a lot, but this is bad, man. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Un momento. Jesus. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman dodged her first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, that kind of statuey clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does that accuracy on my report not solve you? Teehee. I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Well, I think...
Objection!
Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer. You said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh, the witness saw the murder with their own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. My questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've called murders with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co? No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Did he... The law office of Fay & Co, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. Yeah, but... It's still across the street, right? If she saw down toward the buildings are like this, how the fuck would it be? Oh yeah, I heard it. She could have easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Hell no, we ain't. No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that a clock in question rang. A clock is missing its clockwork. What do you say about that, huh? How could you possibly? Just take a look, right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May. Fucking Edgewood. Tusk. Huh? What a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, you must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. That is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is, obviously, this conversation that we learned of earlier. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, it's a defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. the defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for that big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 AM. Beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Because how did you know the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. So where that's again. I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. But when I have seen it before, that would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claimed she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. So, made by Larry Boots. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. The one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Humph. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Oh ho ho ho. Wow. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! That's a bit harsh. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Silly me? Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did, tee. Scary. Miss May, let me ask you. Tell me, how did you know the weapons was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. It's April May. She knew the weapon was a clock because she had heard it before. She had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness have heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Take that!
Your Honor, may I present you this wiretap? Have a look at this. That? I found it in Miss May's room. Which I don't think is proper court procedures, but whatever. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. Charles me that your witness was in possession of a wiretap. It's outrageous that the defendant truly claimed that the witness was tapping her phone. Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can, it's simple. What? Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... well... it's a clock. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Click. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May? You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you know the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, shut up! All of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer? It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? Fucking take the crocodile's tears anywhere else. That did it, the court's seen the real Miss April May now. Not to deal the final blow. Miss May. What is it, you little shrimp? Talk to me in that tone of voice. You killed her, didn't you? Maybe I pressed the wrong button. Order will be order. What? How can you possibly say that? Are you mad? All I did was a little wiretapping. Oops. So you admit you tapped her phone? But wait, I didn't do anything bad like murder. I'm a good... I mean, a good girl wouldn't wiretap now, would they? Really? Can you prove it? No way she can prove it. You think you're so smart, Mr. Lawyer. But I can't prove it, and I will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Huh. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 p.m. at night, right? Wait, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. There we go, the victim was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So where does that leave us? It is my greatest pleasure to inform you the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant Maya Fay commit murder. No, they're going to let you just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless a time is made to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness. I think you've sung quite low enough already. Object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. Thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fay. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? I mean, give up is probably not the option here. Alright, I'll go. I got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. Fool. Fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. I am so much a bellboy that I will bring you some tea and some snacks to the testimony. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. The tea set looked rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. It's May's room service. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel. In business for 4 years. That's not the irrelevant information. I believe I received a call a call after 8 in the evening from our guest Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest Miss May herself. I see, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. So the thing that bugs me here is... So, here. Precisely 9 then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 PM. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it was be brought then. Oh, bellboy, hee, I like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would you be so particular about that time? Let's just check. Don't think we have anything here. Press. You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Oh, embracer. I can't read. Is that the French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. Not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment that she'll never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing here. Is that it? Tusk, tusk. Finally you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. Can't let this happen, can I? Wait, please wait. Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? The room service, I believe. Tell me again about a room service. Again, sir? At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, I recall. That's a fucking expensive coffee. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. We don't skimp an eye, sir. What did he say? What did you say? Rather quiet. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Which means, I guess, that if someone actually witnessed a murder, but people didn't ask, they would just be like, well, you didn't ask, I saw him kill her, but... Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barista there, Mr. Edward, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oof! You fool! Fucking got you now, Edward, you piece of shit. I've done it. I won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in that room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Mrs. April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear that man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. Boy, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Oof. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of my FA. Court is adjourned. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 1. Mr. Wright, you're amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, the other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? The face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It said sheer for some place. Fucking Edgeford, man. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that? Anyway, I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charm won't work everywhere. She's probably at a detention center right now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. We're going to find out more about this man. You think it was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow. I'll promise. I'm counting on you. As for a full report on Miss April May's testimony, I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not too sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do for me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. And I think that's gonna be a good wrapping up point for today. We are going to save our content and just leave it at that, I think. So, next time, through playing Phoenix Wright AAT Attorney, we are going to go through the rest of day 2. We'll see what else we can find about this mysterious man that was Miss April May, and hopefully clear out Maria's name. So until then, thank you guys very much for joining me in the start of a 5th stream play on this channel. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that follow, both here on Twitter, on the Instagram, and the subscribe to the YouTube. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the next part of Phoenix Wright AAT Attorney. So have a good one, everybody. Stay safe, and I will see you guys then.